Students, whatever homework is given to you, you have to submit it on the very next day between 8 am to 1 pm to the given WhatsApp number, and it is compulsory to submit your homework as your attendance will be marked on the basis of your submission.
Lesson number 1, Samarchanam. Samarchanam means prayer, to worship. We know that in our Indian culture there are 4 Vedas. Vedas are the authentic and authoritative book of ancient Indian society and religion. We know that the 4 Vedas are there: Rigveda, Yajurveda, Samveda and Atharvaveda. In 4 Vedas, we found that some prayers are there, sometimes somebody's description is there, sometimes the deep philosophical ideas are there. In the present lesson, we know about some Vedas mantra. Mantra means richa. Richa means in classical Sanskrit we say that the slokas, okay? But in ancient language we can say it is a richa, okay? Richa means mantra. Actually, Vedic mantras we have to read in rhythm, okay? Om Agnimile Purohitam Yagyasya Devam Rutvijam Hotaram Ratnadhatamam Agne Vratapate Vratam Charishyami Tachekam Tanme Radhitam Idam Aham Anrutya Satyam Upemi Namah Sambhavaya Mayo Bhavaya Cha Namah Shankaraya Cha Mayaskaraya Cha Namah Shivaya Cha Shivataraya Cha. These 3 Vedas mantra called Vedikam. Okay? In our chapter there are 2 parts. First part is Vedic and second part is Laukikam. Vedikam means whatever related with the Vedas. Okay? Now we will see the first mantra, that means sloka. It is taken by the Rigveda. Om, not written here, but traditionally we have to say here Om. Om Agnim Ile. Agnim means the fire god. We know that in ancient the first god was the fire. Okay? So here said that, our Rishi said that Agnim Ile. Ile means pray. I pray to God Agni. And the Agni is Purohitam Yagyasya. Purohitam matlab priest. Priest of the Yagya means a sacrifice, जिसको हम लोग यज्ञ कहते हैं. यज्ञ का जो पुरोहित है, ऐसे अग्निदेव को मैं प्रणाम करता हूँ. देवम ऋत्विजम. ऋत्विजम, ऋत्विजम मतलब जिसको हम कहते हैं कि वैदिक प्रेयर कराने वाले, वैदिक मंत्र जो कराने वाले, उसको ऋत्विज कहते हैं. तो ऋत्विजम देवम, गॉड ऑफ दी ऋत्विज. एंड होतारम, होतारम मतलब वन हु ईटिंग ऑफरिंग मटेरियल्स, मतलब जब हम हवन के वक्त जो औषधि सामग्री हवन में देते हैं उसको लेने वाला, ऐसे अग्निदेव को हम प्रणाम करते हैं. बराबर. तब उसका ट्रांसलेशन इस तरह से होगा. नाउ वी विल सी द ट्रांसलेशन. आई प्रे टू अग्नि, प्रिसेप्टर ऑफ द sacrifice, the deity luminous owing to the divine light, the officiating, the priest of the sacrifice, the one offering obligations of the wearing gems. इट मीन्स कि हे अग्निदेव, जो हमने हवन में दिया है उसको स्वीकार करके एक गहने की तरह जो स्वीकार किया है, जैसे अग्निदेव को मैं प्रणाम करता हूँ. ओके. मंत्र नंबर 2. इट इज टेकन फ्रॉम द यजुर्वेद. वी नो दैट द यजुर्वेद इज द वेद ऑफ द यज्ञ. यज्ञ मीन्स हवन. व्हेन द कल्चर डेवलप्ड द प्रेयर आफ्टर द प्रेयर ऑफ द गॉड्स, इट मीन्स टू ऑफर द गॉड्स समथिंग, इट मीन्स द यज्ञ. ओके. तो ये यज्ञ संस्कृति जो आया वो उसका सारा वर्णन यजुर्वेद में है. तो यजुर्वेद से लिया गया. नंबर 2. अग्ने व्रतपते व्रतम चरिष्यामि तच्छ एकम तन्मे राध्यताम इदम अहम अनृता सत्यम उपेमि. हियर ऑल्सो ऋषि प्रेज टू द गॉड फायर ओनली. ओके. अग्नि मीन्स ओ अग्नि, ओ फायर गॉड. व्रतपते, पते मीन्स हेड ऑफ दी वो मीन्स एक प्रकार का व्रत. व्रतम चरिष्यामि मतलब आज भी हमारे इंडियन कल्चर में ऐसा है कि कोई भी हम वो लेते हैं तो क्या करते हैं, फायर गॉड को सामने साक्षी रखते हैं, बराबर, एज अ विटनेस फायर गॉड। तो यहाँ भी कहते हैं, ओ फायर गॉड, द लॉर्ड ऑफ द वॉर, आई विल ऑब्जर्व यू वॉर, लेट इट बी मेड सक्सेसफुल so that I shall go towards the truth from the falsehood. अनृत्तात् सत्यम उपेमी, इट मीन्स कि जो असत्य है उससे मैं सत्य की ओर जाऊँ। यानी अग्नि को साक्षी मान करके यहाँ प्रेयर की गई है कि हे अग्निदेव, मैं हमेशा सत्य की ओर जाऊँगा। ओके, ये नंबर 2 है। यहाँ व्रतपते वर्ड ध्यान में रखना। व्रतपते मीन्स लॉर्ड ऑफ द वॉर्स एंड अग्नि मीन्स ओ फायर गॉड। एक्चुअली इट इज द संबोधन केस, बराबर, संबोधन। अहम मीन्स आई। नाउ मंत्र नंबर 3, इट इज ऑल्सो टेकन फ्रॉम द यजुर्वेद। नमः शंभवाय च, नमः मयोभवाय च, नमः शंकराय च, मयस्कराय च, नमः शिवाय च, शिवतराय च। हियर नमः मीन्स आई सैल्यूट। नमः मीन्स आई सैल्यूट। शंभवाय, शंभव मीन्स फ्रॉम द होम वेलफेयर और हैप्पीनेस इज born. मयो भवाय, मनोभवाय च, मनोभवाय मीन्स फ्रॉम द होम हैप्पीनेस इज born. शंकराय, शंकराय मीन्स वन हु causes welfare. Okay, now translation is salutations to the one who gives birth to the welfare and happiness. Salutation to the one who brings well-being and leads to happiness. Salutations to one who is finally blessed and who brings gather welfare. Now second part, Laukikam. Slok number 1. यं ब्रह्मा वरुणेन्द्र रुद्रमरुतः स्तुवन्ति दिव्यैः स्तवैः वेदैः साङ्गपदक्रम उपनिषदैः गायन्ति यं सामगाः ध्यानावस्थितेन गतेन मनसा पश्यन्ति यं योगिनो यस्यान्तं न विदुः सूरासुरगणाः देवाय तस्मै नमः. In this slok, our poet said that Devaya tasmai namaha. Devaya means to the God. Namaha means salute. I salute to that God. But which type of this God? Now he is saying that in first line, Yama Brahma Varuna Indra Marutaha Stuvanti Devyahi Stavehi. Stuvanti means they prayer. Devyahi Stavehi means by divine words, by divine hymns. Who are praying this God? Here said that Brahma, Varuna, Rudra, Maruta, etc. gods. Vedaihi Sangpada Upakrame Upanishadaihi Gayanti Yam Samagaha. Samagaha Gayanti. Samagaha means Samved. Samved also singing about this God with a part of the Veda like the Upanishad, Pada, Krama, etc. Then ध्यान अवस्थितेन गतेन मनसा पश्यन्ति यम योगिनः. योगिनः means one who practicing the meditation. It means yogi. Yogi also seeing him by in the position of meditation. Manasa means in a mind. Dhyan avasthit gatena, it means in the position of meditation. Then yasya antam na viduhu. Na viduhu. Viduhu means no. Na means not. One whose end doesn't know. Sura, Asura, Ganaha. The groups of gods, and Asura means demons also. I salute this type of God only. Now see the translation. Salutations to the God whom Brahma, Varuna, Indra and other deities praise with the divine words. Whom those who sing the hymns from Samaveda sings with the 6 auxiliary parts of Vedas, Veda, Patha, Kram, etc. Whom the yogis see with their mind that has reached the state of meditation, whose final limit even the demons and gods do not know. Now sloka number 2. Bhayanam bhayam भीषणं भीषणानां गतिः प्राणिनां पावनं पावनानां महोच्चै पदानां नियन्तृं त्वमेकं परेषां परं रक्षकं रक्षकानां. Here, word meaning are there. Bhayanam bhayam. Bhayanam bhayam means the feeling of the fear in the fearful things. Bhishananam means of the terrible things. Then after, Pavananam means Pavana means sacred, pure, holy, of the holy things. Mahauchcha means a great position. Niyantru means controller. This God is controller of the highest post. Tvam ekah, Tvam means you, and ekam means one. You are eternal. Then parisham param, it means most excellent of all. And rakshakam means protector. Okay. Here our poet said that this God is not in the fixed form, but it is the feeling matter. How his form? Here poet said that भयानाम भयम. भय मीन्स डर. जो डरावनी चीज़ें हैं उसके अंदर जो डर नाम की चीज़ है, दैट इज दिस गॉड. भीषणम टेरिबल थिंग्स. गति ही प्राणिनाम पावनानाम महाउच्च पदानाम नियंत्रण तम एकम परेशान परम रक्षकः रक्षकाणाम. Translation of this sloka. O God, you are the fear in the fearful things, the refuge of all living beings, the sacredness among all the sacred things, controller of the all very high post, the most excellent of the excellent thing, the protector of the protectors. Now sloka number 3. वयं त्वां स्मरामहो वयं त्वां भजामो वयं त्वां जगत साक्षी रूपं नमामः सदैकं निधानं निरालम्ब अशीषं भवां बोधिपोतं शरण्यं व्रजामः. Here vayam means we, tvam means to you, smaramah means remember, bhajamah means we pray, jagat sakshi swarupam. Jagat means world, sakshi means witness of the world, namamah means we bow down. Sad ekam nidhanam means treasure. Niralambam means without support. Bhavam bho adhipotam sharanyam vrajamah. Bhavam bho adhipotam. Here potam means boat. And ambodhihi means the sea, ocean. It means you are the boat of the sea of the world. Okay. Sharanyam vrajamah. Vrajamah means we go. Now translation is, we remember you, we are devoted to you, we bow down to you, the witness to the world. You are the external treasure, sea supporting God. We rest to you, the protector. You are a boat in the ocean in the form of the world.